A new judge has joined the local bench. Poll workers are needed for this summer's municipal elections, and some middle school students are planning a big cleanup project for Earth Day.
Colder air has returned to East Alabama. We'll have the complete 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama coming up. EAN Local News starts now.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Manufacturing, metal buildings made right here in Calhoun County.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Katie Edwards. A traffic accident on I-20 near Pell City blocked the westbound lanes of the interstate just before noon today. Few details were available about the accident, which happened just beyond the Eden exit west of Pell City. Former Assistant District Attorney Matt McCullers has been appointed as a new district judge for Calhoun County. He was chosen by Governor Kay Ivey to replace Judge Beth Rogers, who is retiring from the job she has held for years. McCullers is a former police officer who earned his law degree while working on the force. He served as director of the Northeast Alabama Law Enforcement Academy at Fort McClellan before joining the staff of the Calhoun-Cleburne County District Attorney's Office. Pell City police are continuing their investigation into the death of a man whose body was found Friday on Veterans Parkway. Investigators say an employee of the city of Pell City found the body while performing right-of-way maintenance near UAB St. Vincent's St. Clair Hospital. Police say the man was taken into the St. Clair County Coroner's office for examination. Foul play is not suspected. The man's identity has not been revealed. A local sheriff's department is one of the first in the state to join a new program that combines law enforcement with mental health treatment. Details in a minute.
For metal buildings in Alabama and the Southeast, Waldrop Manufacturing is your one-stop source. A Waldrop metal building provides the coverage and protection your investments need. They specialize in carports, RV covers, portable buildings, and storage buildings. Stop paying rent for storage. With Waldrop's price per foot, you can actually save money by buying straight from the manufacturer. Waldrop buildings are guaranteed because Waldrop manufactures buildings with U.S. steel right here in Calhoun County. Waldrop Manufacturing, serving the entire Southeast. Give them a call today.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We're available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit any of our locations in Oxford, Jacksonville, Talladega, and Roanoke.
The Cleburne County Sheriff's Office is partnering with Highland Health Systems to set up a program to support mental health and crisis intervention. Called the My Care Initiative, it will provide resources, crisis response, and mental health support to those in need. Through this collaboration, the two groups will work to improve access to mental health care, provide crisis intervention and support, and offer compassionate, professional assistance for individuals and families facing mental health challenges. Cleburne County Sheriff John Daniel says his department will now have the capabilities available around the clock to ensure a person who may be having a mental health crisis can get the help they need through this initiative. Cleburne is one of only 3 agencies in Alabama to start this program. 4 deputies will be assigned the devices for this initiative, with Sheriff Daniel and Chief Deputy Nolan also being trained in case one of the 4 deputies is not available. The Cleburne County Middle School is planning an Earth Day cleanup event in conjunction with the North Alabama Trails and Recreation Organization. The project will involve 120 7th grade students from the middle school on April 22nd from 8 a.m. to 1:45 p.m. The students will learn about environmental stewardship by cleaning up various locations, including school campuses, river access points, and Caholga Creek Park. The event will also feature a friendly competition between boys and girls to see who can collect the most trash. The winning team will earn bragging rights and a trophy. Municipal elections are scheduled for this August, and one city is already looking for people to work the polls. We'll have that story in a few moments.
For over 60 years, Oxford Lumber has been servicing our area, and our customer service has always been our main focus. Our customer service is what sets us apart from anyone else. From the moment you enter, our highly trained staff will treat you like family.
To enthusiastically provide total customer satisfaction within a positive and self-fulfilling employee relations environment. Visit us at any of our 4 locations or at oxfordlumber.com.
Welcome to Buster Miles Kia in Anniston, where we're dedicated to serving you with honesty and care. Whether you're shopping for a new or used car or need service, we're here to make it easy and stress-free. Visit us today at Buster Miles Kia, where great cars and family values come together. Buster Miles Kia, your trusted hometown dealership.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wadowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Anniston city officials are asking for volunteers to serve as poll workers during this summer's municipal elections. Anniston voters will be casting ballots on August 26th for members of both the city council and school board. Poll workers are paid election officials who will receive training to help make sure election day runs smoothly. A poll worker must be a registered voter in Anniston, at least 18 years old, and attend a training session on June 27th. A worker can't be related to a candidate within the second degree of kinship or part of their political committee. Most importantly, they must be able to work well with the public and handle stress. Full details on how to sign up are on the city's website. What kind of weather can we expect during the coming week? John Holder standing by in the EAN Weather Center with a look at what's ahead. John?
Katie, last week the weather was extremely warm for this time of year. The rest of this week, for the most part, is going to be extremely cool for this time of year. We'll break down the forecast for all of East Alabama next.
Spring into freshness at WM. Celebrate the season with our bountiful selection of farm fresh produce. From juicy berries to crisp greens, taste the flavors of spring at WM. Visit us today and let the freshness bloom in every bite.
Need tough, comfortable workwear? Rainouts in Heflin has boots, jeans, hats, and gear built for the toughest jobs. From the farm to the pipeline, Rainouts has gear for men, women, and kids, so the whole family can tackle the toughest jobs with confidence. We've got the quality you need with the hometown service you'll love. Stop by today next to WM Grocery and gear up with great prices and a local touch. Rainouts, where hard work meets Western style.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below.
Here's the EAN weather cam today across East Alabama, Quintard Avenue and Anniston. Some clouds starting to break up. It was a while before we had some sunshine, but we finally got some later on this afternoon. Some rainfall early this morning. Temperatures not going anywhere with the cloud cover and the moist conditions. This is not a misprint. Our high and low, 57 and 56. That 57-degree temperature actually came around 9 or 10 o'clock this morning. Then the temperatures dropped throughout the rest of the day to the low 50s, 56 when we woke up this morning. Way below the average as far as the daytime high goes, about 17 degrees below the average. And then the nighttime low, a little bit above average. We're going to see some cool temperatures coming for about the next 48 hours across East Alabama. That will begin tonight. As we look at the forecast, you're going to see temperatures dropping all the way down to 40 degrees. It has been a while since we have seen that. The rain is moving out of here, so no chance of rain. A slow clearing process tonight. We think we're going to deal with mostly cloudy skies for most of the evening hours. Then late tonight, those skies will clear out, and that's when the cooling will take place as we drop down to 40 degrees. A much different looking day coming up tomorrow across East Alabama. Plenty of sunshine returning in full force. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, sunshine, but only 47 degrees. We'll be back in the 50s by lunchtime at about 56 degrees. A little bit warmer tomorrow as opposed to today. Plenty of sunshine, but still way below the average for this time of year, as our high tomorrow at 3 o'clock is only going to be around 61 degrees. Here's the 7-day forecast for all of East Alabama. Temperatures will be on the upswing, but it's going to be a slow process. Temperatures, for the most part, are going to remain at or below average for most of the week ahead. 70 on Wednesday after a morning low of 33. Coming up late Wednesday night through the early morning hours on Wednesday, actually, we're going to have a freeze advisory in effect, so get ready for that. Then on Thursday, another cool morning, but a better afternoon. It looks like the best day weather-wise we've got coming up this week will actually be on Thursday with plenty of sunshine, no rain in the forecast, the high at 73. We've got another small chance of rain coming back into the forecast Wednesday night. Early on Thursday morning, a little bit of cooler air behind that, so temperatures again will drop down into the mid to upper 60s. Nighttime lows remaining mainly in the 40s, maybe some more 30s again by Sunday morning. But again, those temperatures are not going to stay cool for long. We're back in the low 70s by Sunday. Monday, we're at 78 degrees, again approaching 80 by this time next week across East Alabama. I don't have to tell you that it was raining a lot last night. Copious amounts of rain across the state, but not everywhere. Up here in the northwest corner, just a trace. But we got down here into central Alabama, in this corridor from Selma to Montgomery over to Auburn and Opelika. 4, 5, 6 inches of rain, very common in just a 24-hour period from 7 o'clock Sunday morning to 7 o'clock this morning. Here in East Alabama, we had a lot of 3 to 3.5 inch rainfall totals across our region. Everybody here in East Alabama had at least a couple of inches of rain. Most folks between 3 and 4 inches of rain, and most of that came yesterday afternoon and last night across East Alabama. I will be back here tomorrow morning, bright and early at 6 a.m. with your Tuesday weather at a glance. Right now, it's time for more local news. Here's Katie.
Thanks for the update, John, and thank you for watching us today. You can find us every weeknight on Facebook and YouTube, our website, and also on Rumble. Just go to the platform of your choice and watch our news, sports, and weather coverage whenever it's convenient for you. We'll see you back here Tuesday for your news on your schedule.